welcome back to ESA Summer Online. We are raising money for Alzheimer Fountain. Links to donate can be found below the stream. We would also like to thank Kaspersky, Twitch, and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. And now it's time for Tzuro to show off some GTA, specifically Grand Theft Auto London 1969. Good luck, and take it away.
Yeah, hello everybody. This is a bit unusual game from me. I mean, not exactly, it's still 2D GTA, you know, my specialty, but this time I'm gonna be playing London 69. Nice, by the way. So I'm gonna show you the menu, it's like la la la. The game is gonna crash a couple times because I'm playing in DOSBox and in renderer, which will allow me to finish the run, but there is no big deal about that. That's fine. I'm gonna be using save states. I'll explain why. If I'm good at the game, they won't matter at all, but yeah, so countdown. Oh no, wait, I want splits because I'll forget the mission order. Forgot to bring them up. You gotta have to wait, think boss. Okay. No, I don't want to update my life split. Thank you very much. Alright, the countdown run starts in 3, 2, 1, go! So, yeah, GTA London 1969 is an expansion for GTA 1, which came out, I think in 1999? Yeah, I think that's the year. The same year as GTA 2, but it came out early in the year, I think. And this game is mostly about actually doing what the title suggests, stealing cars. There is quite not much shooting or anything going on, it's mostly just driving. This game consists out of 4 chapters. First isn't really a chapter, and very often I'll forget that it exists. So every now and then I might be speaking about chapter 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. That means I'm talking about chapters 2, 3, and 4, because it ends about here. But cutscene is gonna glitch out, unfortunately, but this one isn't gonna crash the game. The next one likely will. You probably won't hear what Harold is talking. But yeah, the plot is basically we want to join the gang or something, so we steal a bike to like prove our worth or something. Come on. Okay, didn't crash. And that chapter was just one mission, nothing else, so 100% check. But the cutscenes in this render are unfortunately like that, and every second one I think will crash. So here I'm gonna pop a quick save. They're gonna be happening every now and then. I'm gonna try to play this tiny bit safer to never use them. So GTA 1, unlike GTA 2, is a bit more annoying. So Kill Frenzy, I will not be completing them. You actually don't need to complete Kill Frenzies for 100% run, because game only counts you collecting them. Sometimes I will, because it drops your wanted level, but the other times it's just really a waste of time. So yeah, GTA 1, function. No, okay. So the game doesn't let you restart missions, and that's really unfortunate for a marathon run, because every single mission fail is essentially, well, there goes 100%. So here we need to kill 4 guys. I'm gonna do a manip. Okay, good. The way they run, like where I want them to. And this is like last time we're gonna use bike in this run. This run starts with 2 bike rides, and then you never use it again because it's complete garbage. It's slow, you fall off very easily, and there is close to no benefits as well. So here goes that mission. Yeah, first 4 missions in this chapter are phone missions, and as soon as we do all of them, we'll be getting missions from the Major or something. They're pretty simple. Okay, quick save again. But yeah, don't worry about quick saves. They're likely not gonna affect the run unless I specifically go for difficult strats. As you might have noticed, well, it's London, so we're driving on the wrong side of the road. I'm very often gonna be completely ignoring that fact, like here, because GTA 1 has a very magical mechanic. I'm not sure if it's intended or not, which is called by me the free lane. What it does is every single time you drive on the road, which is 4 or wider, there is a lane on which if you're going fast enough there will be no traffic at all. And that is crucial. We're gonna punch that guy, he's gonna tell us where he left some things. I actually don't remember what drops us. But basically the plot here is we delivered the bike for Crisp Twins, which are like the big mafia in London in year 69, and they're pleased, but we need to like. Oh wow, that guy gave me some really bad pattern, and we're oh no! Oh fuck! I gotta have to focus. So what happened there is I got stuck on the wall. Collision in this game is very good. And then I missed the cop. Cops just bust you instantly in this game. There is no like life meter, as you can see. So yeah, if you get shot, you essentially die. If you get hit by police, you're getting nicked. Yeah, I mean, you can pick up armor and then you will be able to survive 3 hits. So that's nice, but otherwise... Yeah, that's not a big deal. So yeah, what was I? Yeah, 3 lanes. 3 lanes are very important, because driving is most of this roundabout. You gotta know what cars are fast, what roads you want to take, or shortcuts. Also, I don't want to kill that guy before it becomes a package. The game will fail me a mission, and if you fail a mission, you can always restart it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so lucky part for us is that police in London, not in London specifically, but in GTA London, are very stupid because this game is still GTA 1 engine. And in GTA 1 engine, everything tries to get you out of the car or get inside the car on the left. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna respray. So, if cops are trying to bust you, they're gonna try to bust you on the left, and nothing is gonna happen because you can only enter the car from one side in this game. So they will just keep running on the wrong side of your car, which is kind of funny, and you can use to your advantage fairly often. Fairly easy. Overall, this game is not hard. Like if you never played GTA 1, or that was really good turn. Oh my god, that is some fast driving. But yeah, if you never played GTA 1 engine games, I would recommend you starting with this one. Skip GTA London 1961, which is like the second spot. It's quite funny, but it's incredibly unforgiving. It's very difficult. It's probably one of the hardest GTAs there is. I'm not even kidding you. Like, you try completing GTA London 61 in just one go. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Okay, luckily my traffic didn't blow up. This will be a rare kill frenzy that I'll actually complete. Okay. Because I wanna drop the wanted level. Okay, so here I need to pick up 2 guys, and you'll see that I will actually have to manipulate my car. This will come and play later on in different missions as well, because they're gonna be trying entering on the left, but they cannot because the door is on the right. So I gotta specifically turn towards them so that they run towards the correct door, because otherwise they cannot. A very free head maneuver right there from them. But yeah, the rest of this mission is fairly straightforward, and I'm gonna be driving to the next mission, so Stacy, take it away.
I just wanted to point out that surprisingly there's a real lag of 69 donations. I think there's some potential here. Smiley face, nobody has used it. And you definitely got to get some cash inflow so that the coppers don't need to do this again. So yeah, like, hint hint, wink wink, nudge nudge, smiley face. Get those donations in, we're really close to getting $20,200, and I'm sure we can make that happen during this run.
Yeah, that would be nice. Wink, wink.
Hey.
But yeah, that.
Smooth. Really smooth there.
So yeah, here's tank. There will be tank later in the run, which I'll use. But here I'm gonna enter, wait a tiny bit, and then exit. That fails frenzy counts it towards the secrets collected. It's all that matters, as I explained. I'll show you the stat screen later. But there will be a mission with the tank. But why did I not exit tank immediately is because this game is running on like pretty low frame rate, and the checks that the game does every now and then don't happen at every frame. So what would happen if you just instantly enter and exit? Nothing good actually. The counter on the left here. No, I cannot into that camera, but the counter near my ammo. Oh, the limo is below. Is it even limo? Oh, I forgot the frenzy. Never mind. Luckily I'm close enough. But yeah, the counter will get stuck, so I'll essentially have 2 minutes, in which I won't be able to pick up next kill frenzy, which I still need to do to complete 100% run. If you wonder, there is no all mission category because doing just all missions and 100%, this will be probably 3 minutes faster, but not much. And doing like 100% and actually completing all frenzy will probably take extra 2 minutes. So it's like, it doesn't matter. This is annoying part of town because here I need to drive to this bridge. I'll have to drive to this bridge very many times, and you can get stuck there on a lot of traffic. Okay, so here, if I manage to kill these guys fast enough, I'll actually skip the trigger. I wonder if I skip the trigger. Well, it doesn't matter really. And if you skip the trigger, the cops don't spawn, but fortunately I didn't. I ran too far to the left. It's a bit hard to aim in this game. The difficult thing about GTA 1 engine games is aiming, really, and every mission which has enemies that can kill you, especially like nearly a one-hit, like flamethrower enemies, rocket launcher enemies, or machine gun enemies are... Oh my god! Well, that was the end of a mission. I won't be redoing this one. Whatever, mission failed. I'll take the L. I'm not redoing that. I was literally at the garage. But here's another topic to talk about. GTA 1 Collision. It's really good. Especially, it's good when you run into a long vehicle, or you run into any vehicle on a very high speed. So this game isn't exactly marathon friendly, but it's way easier to showcase than any other GTA 1 era video game, really. And it's less boring than 80%. 80% of these games, it's something completely not interesting. In GTA 1 there's lately been a category called 80% no major exploits, which is kind of nice. It might eventually appear in this game as well, as soon as Tarakan, who is running GTA 1, has enough will to actually play London. So yeah, sometimes I'm gonna be respraying to avoid the police, sometimes I won't be because it won't matter. Like, that mission where I got killed, it's a pure coincidence this happened. Actually, let me quick save because I think I did this since last mission. But yeah, other than cops randomly collisioning into you, or let me take the car. It's a decent car. Or that's pretty much the only thing that can happen. Cops destroying you or busting you. Dying in this run is insanely difficult in any legit way. There are barely enemies that shoot you. There are barely difficult police encounters because, you know, there are 4 wanted levels, as you could see on top. But despite that, all that changes in this game, unlike in GTA 1, is that the cops get more aggressive. In GTA 1, you also get roadblocks with machine guns, and that's a completely different story. That's something you really want to avoid. And part of GTA 1 speedrun is you actually respraying every now and then, or completing frenzies at the very, very specific moments, because, well, otherwise nothing good is gonna happen. Plot, I guess. So we done the 4 missions, so now it's more of a... Oh my god, can we not get stuck? Okay, thanks. So now more of a story progression goes, so we did some jobs for Harold, I think his name is, the guy from the first cutscene basically, and now the other dude named Jack something wants us, so we do some jobs towards him basically. That's what's happening. And yeah, so the first job here is like, this guy stole a picture, but then the police actually... No, I'm gonna quick save here. I'm gonna be quick saving at the end of the mission, just because, you know, here you can actually blow up. If you ran into that taxi, you'll probably just die. Stop. Did you stop? Okay, you did. Thank goodness. So this is a very good car. Okay, so far driving haven't been very zoomy, right? It's time to zoom out into the distance. There is no convenient free lane. The bottom one is kind of like a free lane, but sometimes the traffic still spawns here. This mission is annoying. Also, there is mechanic, which I never mentioned. Every now and then, when I'm entering the car, you can see me spinning. Very quick save, start the mission. Every now and then you can see me spinning when I enter the car. What I do is, instead of like just pressing enter to enter the car, I turn in any direction, left or right, and then hit the enter. That skips the entering animation and the exit animation, so it saves a decent amount of time throughout the run if you do that. The problem is, well, you gotta not forget doing that, so you gotta have a certain muscle memory, hello police, which I don't have. On this mission, some guys having picnics, so we're just bringing them food. You can actually probably read text at the bottom, it's really easy to notice, read, see. There is the good term for you. There is decent enough writing in this game, I would say. There is more funny stuff in London 61, but again, London 61 is something I would prefer not to play ever again. I've played through it, I snatched the record from whoever had it, and I am not missing it. So here, while they're eating, they kind of want you to actually kill people around, but I don't wanna. So that'll be perfect time to talk about something else. Hello, Stacy.
Hello. Well, actually we have some really nice amounts coming here. For example, we have $6.90 from Sino, saying nice. Unsurprising. That goes towards Dark Souls 3, 20% incentive. Exactly which one you'll have to go to our bids page and check it out. I'm getting a little bit mysterious here. And we also have $69 from Macedonia saying nice.
That
Thank you
is
so much for both invitations. That's really nice. And this one, by the way, is going towards the Outer Worlds any percent bid war for the character name. So we have two options so far. It's Backstabber and Gambina. So Backstabber has $50 and Gambina is now in the lead, but you can change that because you have a few hours before this run begins, so get those nice donations in. Keep that amount coming. That's a really nice amount, I have to say. Thank you very much.
This is a very nice run we're having here. Oh, hello. Okay, this is possibly the fastest car, not counting the Copper. Copper, I believe, is the fastest car in the game. Otherwise, it's James Bond, this one. An absolute clear as day James Bond reference. But there will be more of that. There will be Austin Powers, James Bond references later on. So, yeah, we're gonna punch this guy. He's gonna tell us that they were planning to do a big heist in like 3 banks in town, but the guy who's supposed to disable the power is oh my god, that turn. God damn it, Tinker, you just had to spawn there. He's slacking off the job and actually doesn't wanna do the shooty boom boom. So we're gonna go and kill him for that and do the boom ourselves. So yeah, that's the mission. As you can see, frenzies in this game don't really require you much. They just want you to get a certain score, and the numbers that they want you are just a joke. They want you like 100 or 300 points and tank 1 fight, which is absolutely nothing. It's like super easy. In London 61, that number is amplified by like 1,000. So those are very difficult. Gladly we don't need to do them in a run, but not like it matters. So we did blow up the car, and now we need to kill the guy. As in the case which was before, we cannot kill the guy before that. Oh my god, just... Russian aim. Got him. Right, now that we turned off the power, so the story, like, while the missions are completing themselves, the story is actually, like, continues itself. And what's kind of cool about all the GT1 games is that if you F up the mission, the story will still progress. Like, the failed state will be like, oh, you were supposed to do something, so you messed up, so now some other guy did it for you. And then next mission is just, hey, go do next stuff. So it's kind of cool. I like that. Unfortunately, you cannot replay missions, so that sucks. So here, the bank robbery happened, and we get to drive double-decker, and we need to pick up 3 boys, Lenny and 2 other boys. I don't know. They're irrelevant to the plot. They're just they're your accomplices. That's about as much. So yeah, conveniently with double-decker was staying, we have oh, I keep forgetting keys and balls. So here, I'm gonna do it again. I can actually show you how dumb that AI is on next guy. And conveniently, right where double-decker was, I was able to pick up police badge, so we don't have wanted level. This mission becomes an absolute breeze if you know how to deal with AI being stupid. But okay, let me show you what happens if you don't align yourself. This happens. Oh no, he actually found his way. Oh, I am impressed. And I have this kiddo. That is always nice. But yeah, Lenny actually made it inside. Sorry, Lenny, I guess. Usually they're really stupid. Let's see, maybe Terry is stupid. I actually want to see them being complete idiots. Okay. Yeah, that's more like it. They try to enter where normally doors supposed to be, but they cannot. But yeah, we collect all 3 of them. Here we go. So let me explain collision, I guess. So in London, it's not as bad as in GTA 1. For whatever reason, I feel like London is running on a different frame rate, though it is false, because I think it's still 23 FPS. Hello. get that boy in. Boring mission, right? But in GTA 1, if you drive like a bus or tanker or something else, and then mosquito, go the hell away. And then you run into something on high speed, you just blow up instantly. Here, it's not as bad. It still happens, so I'm gonna be very careful around long vehicles, but it isn't as terrible. For some reason. I don't know why. They made some magic to the engine, probably.
We've got a Hotel Romeo.
So this mission, I'm gonna do strats. So there is a very convenient spray on the right, but going there is slow, and this lane is, if you're lucky, this lane is free. Another interesting part is that cops actually try to bust you as if we're playing GTA 1. So they're all often gonna be on the left, trying to block me, completely not blocking me. Well, that one is actually doing his job correctly, but maybe you'll see. Throughout the round, probably you'll see one or two cops being not exactly smart. These ones are doing their job just fine. But yeah, first two cars, you gotta drive into this garage and some east bow, whatever. And that garage we're gonna see so much in this run. Oh no. Yeah, in GTA 1 that probably would have killed me already. But here, oh wow, that was really smooth turn. Another Beagle. These are like Mr. Bean cars. Really. Very not fast car. Oh my god, maybe you just have to... So interesting thing about GTA 1, I think it also applied... Oh no, that is really bad. Okay. They could easily suicide themselves there. That's what cops do in GTA 1. They very often will just keep ramming into something until they blow up. It's very dangerous. Okay, and that sweet boy is still waiting for me. That is actually nice. But yeah, we're gonna do just one more car. Speaking of nice, Stacy.
Yeah. Well, these two nice donations that I've read sometime before were the only ones so far. But I just wanted to tell everyone that you can win some nice prizes. For example, ESASummer has provided us with a monitor, a really fancy, cool one for enhancing your gaming and viewing experience alike, for which you need to donate $30 or more in total throughout the whole event. And if you want something else, Kaspersky has provided us with a Nintendo Switch, for which you need to donate $50 or more in total throughout the event. And I gotta remind you that these Nintendo Switches are pretty rare these days, so this is a good chance you can get one. And yeah, we have several days of ESASummerOnline ahead of us. We have also Beat Wars and incentives coming up. And we have a really nice run ongoing right now on this channel, so get those donations in right now.
Yeah, that was indeed quite nice. Nothing to add. So this is where I'm gonna do first car mission. So car missions is something GTA 1 just has. Missions which start in a vehicle. Save here. This one is a bit dangerous. I might die here, but it's very short. All the car missions are just go from point A to point B while you have one limo. Don't die. But since we're in the limo, and I already explained to you the beautiful properties of long vehicles, and the fact that police actually, did you know? Many people know actually, but the reason this game became what it became is due to the bug coding, where Rockstar messed, well, not Rockstar, DMA Design, or however they were called back in the day, messed up, and the cops were trying to, instead of blocking you, like trying to catch you, they were like, their position was, they were trying to drive right inside of you. That's why they were, oh, take that, stop. They were trying to drive right inside of you, take you out with them. And this is how they completely shifted the whole idea of what original GTA was going to be, which was going to become cops and robbers. It was a bit of a different design-wise game, which didn't mean to be in the end. Here, this is a journalist mission. Here, something is. I don't have wrong, right? Yeah. There's something happening. I'm gonna. Explosion radius in this game is gigantic. If you're getting caught into it, you also instantly dead. No, not my mini. I should probably not do that. I have no idea how deep the mechanics are in this game, so maybe jumping over a flaming car will put you on fire. I won't be extremely surprised if that's the thing. There aren't many things in GTA 1. There are some. Right, now we have only 2 car missions left, and then will be chapter 2 done. So all 4 chapters in this game take place in London. Make you go to different parts of town, so it's kind of okay. There is also a multiplayer Chester map for London 61. You can play it if you mess around with DOSBox for a bit, but otherwise it's quite hard to find. I wish I had it set, I would have shown you, but I don't have it set. So this ranger mission, again, it's just point A to point B while you have one level 4. Since we're on marathon, I'm gonna take safety precautions and just drop the one to level. Nothing stops you from doing so. Nice and easy. But yeah, technically you can already see I have a red arrow, which is the exit. Yeah, and after that it will be more interesting stuff. So for the first district chapter, I call it first because Boys Will Refuse literally is not a chapter. Has barely nothing, no gameplay, you just drive one bike and done. Here it's more of a tutorial, you learn how to do missions, you learn there are like cars around town, yada yada yada. And then you just proceed. Here we get crappy. Yeah, the hardest part about this game is really knowing where you drive and how you drive. Let me quick save. And of course in a full game run you cannot use saves mods, so it's essentially you either, if you fail a mission, you take a biggest L ever and just restart the chapter. Oh, what am I doing? I need to... No! Oh, good thing I saved. Because I am an absolute idiot. And I was about to switch the car. Which I'm not supposed to do. I should drive crappy through the rush. Well, this round is going fantastic. I can see I did not practice for nothing. Because otherwise it would have been horrible. Speaking of actually practicing, I got world record in every chapter while I was practicing, so, and full game record. So if this round sucks on execution, it at least will deliver hopefully on commentary. Alright, that's the chapter now. The cutscene is gonna glitch. Actually, let me just show you the menu. Yeah, one mission I failed, secrets found 7 out of 7. I'm showing you it because in case the cutscene never finishes, I won't be able to show you the final post-chapter screen. So that's Jack. He's going like, yeah, you did good job, now you're gonna be working for me, blah blah blah. Something like that. He's still talking. Can barely hear him. Did he crash? Yeah, he seems to crashed. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's what happens. That's why when we run, like I would normally run in glide, but in glide the quick saving won't work. So I'm gonna do the game. I'm gonna proceed to Chelsea's map, which is chapter 3. I'm gonna instantly rewrite my quick save just so I don't mess it up even further. So this mission, this chapter starts with a mission where you can just very easily die in many ways. But it's first mission in this run, so it's fine. Well, it really isn't easy to die. In fact, it's very hard to die in this game, and I'm really surprised by how they am dying. That was the first place I could die. Because sometimes they just start driving and things go wrong. Start frenzy, reel it, leading useless. Okay, here we need to run over 5 guys. Oh my god, this is an absolute nightmare. Ambulances and fire trucks in this game are ridiculous. They are absolutely insane. You can see this guy going. He will destroy anything in his way. He won't even blink. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, the car. Or is it a car? Oh, no. Huh. I messed it up in the other chapter. Whatever, so that's friendly. Right, I thought about different things, but yeah, sure. That frenzy we can actually pass if I drive well. Which I'm currently not really doing. Not like I care. And the garage goes boom, this thing spawns, you just need to deliver it back to the garage. It's very easy driving route, because this bottom line is a free lane. I'm gonna drive at the correct side of the road, the only correct side of the road, right? And get back to the garage on this incredibly fast and fun vehicle. Next mission is a bit janky because I believe it has some programming issues, which is good actually for us because we can get a fast car. I guess that's what I'm taking now. Well, I guess another sweet swan drive is coming. I could do some mini. So another thing about this game in GT1. I think I started talking about it, but I don't think I finished. Certain vehicles are faster on a certain color. So this is quite literally the scenario with red is faster for one of cars. Quick save. But yeah, this red roof, white roof mini is much faster than any other minis there are now. And there was also a green one. I don't know how to get a green one normally. I don't think respray ever gives you a green one. Maybe I don't know. This is Arthur. He's the one who doesn't want to pay protection money. He's also even calling cops. We have one level. But we need to collect protection money because we are bandits. Goddammit. Oh, I'm gonna respray. I'm not trusting the health of my car after that. Insane bomb crush. So we're gonna bomb it. So the game wants us to collect the car, which is bombed. Then we actually just need to like keep this. I think we're placing bomb, but I think the text implies that we actually should place the car in there and bomb it up. But yeah, so now Arthur is dead, and we made an example out of him, and everyone wants to pay their protection money now. So hooray! mission's a bit interesting, but I guess we have downtime of like 30-40 seconds. Stacy has something to tell us.
Oh, I see. We have 69 from Humbert saying, I'll do my best, but the donation says, "Oi mate, we got some license for that car," and I don't know which accent was that. That definitely wasn't what was intended, but yeah, here you go. Thank you very, very much for that awesome and very generous donation. It also goes towards the Dark Souls 3 and any % incentive, which is Fight Soul of Cinder. And yeah, awesome. You now have a chance to win both the ViewSonic monitor and the Nintendo Switch. How nice is that? Thank you very much.
Say better myself. So this is one of the missions, the only mission in London actually, which takes advantage of unique mechanic. There is more of that in GTA 1, but in London there is only this mission. I did last time.
They're useless.
So this mission. There's something about guy stuffing sex dolls with bombs. Something about that, so we need to save one friend of ours from blowing up, but we're too late, so he goes through. And now we need to kill that guy who did deliver that. So we collect the bomb to bomb him, but unfortunately that bomb was like on the trigger or something. So we die, but that doesn't fail a mission, that's an intended death. Now we need to steal normal dolls and plug them with a bomb or something and deliver it to the guy so that he blows up. What we're gonna do now is follow this truck and steal it and then drive it. And it's far more complicated story-wise than it looks like. It's like, hey, I'm just driving from point A to point B, stuff's happening. But that's what this game basically is about. In GTA 1 there is more interesting missions than in London, which is a good part. Like GTA 1 is a really good game if you never played it, but it's also insanely difficult if you ever want to play it. I highly recommend you using DOSBox because it has save states. Because otherwise, good luck completing that game without, like, completing all the missions without failing anything. It's so easy to die in GTA 1, like, in the easiest missions. It's not even funny. Did I collect both frenzies? Yeah, I did. Okay. Now time to drive to a phone 3, which is pretty far. It's not nice, but gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna look for a James bomb or ferocious. Actually, I can take Hamper. Hamper is a pretty solid vehicle. Take a sip. Actually, I don't remember what's next mission. Like, I'm very smart. I named my phone missions just with a phone number, so that I know which one will become. But truth be told, I absolutely don't remember what happens in this mission until it starts. Okay, I started this mission and I still have no idea what it is. I am very good at memorizing things, I swear. Oh my god. Oh, that's the Big Ben. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna restart. I obviously don't want to be driving flatbed on level 3. So we need to steal some guy, but the police are on lookout for him. Well, not on lookout. There's like patrols. So it's like a multi-part mission again. So the phones, unlike in the first district, they have story of its own. So each phone is like 2 or 3 missions which are connected by some quote-unquote story. So here is, we need to kidnap some guy to take ransom for him, but he's being watched by police. So what we decide to do is, we need to distract police. So hey, let us kidnap some tourists. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, talk to this guy, punch him. He's gonna tell us something about how to stop Big Ben or something. We're gonna go. Oh no, not stop. We're gonna move the clocks within 1 hour or some stuff. Because of that, tour section is gonna start. So they're gonna go. We're gonna kidnap them. Stop. This tour is going in different direction now. This is tour bus. Now we're gonna pick up the German tourists, I believe it is. We're gonna make sure they all run. As you can see, they like appear on top left because this is still the GT1 engine. And now we're gonna just deliver them to garage. This is basically our destruction, stealing the guy who is in next mission. They're unfortunately static. On top of there is just the sprite of a car. Oh my god! Something almost blew up there. That would not have been nice, I swear. Get it?
Nice one, my beauty.
Nice one, my beauty. Where now? Somewhere. Somewhere. Helping Emperor. It's better. How am I time-wise? My base is still alright. It's nowhere near Wooldecker. That is totally fine. So here's the limo, which was previously was guarded by police, allegedly. We don't know, we never see it, so we're gonna steal it. Another thing I never mentioned, never had a chance, I guess. Any vehicle that you're supposed to steal, which is on the move in GT1 engine, for whatever reason, doesn't move until you're near it. So all the chase missions kind of don't make sense because you just drive to a starting position of a vehicle and just snatch it there. Here, limos and all the long cars are extremely fast in this game. Unfortunately, in GTA 1 they're also killing you very quickly. So I gotta look up for how fast I'm driving. Alright, so we now need to collect ransom money for the guy, which we're gonna do. And also, at the place where I died previously, I'm gonna pick up armor. As you can see in this chapter, in previous chapter I didn't need armor at all. This is the only chapter where you actually kind of really need armor because you might get killed otherwise. It's over here. It's just some pills. I guess we're Duke Nukem. Assume that's steroids. And we take ransom money to garage, but after we do that, turns out that the guy we supposedly collected ransom money for escaped, so we'll need to get him back to complete our part of ransom or something. I think that's the story. I might be wrong. There is text at the bottom. I'm probably telling stuff, you reading it. Like, what the hell is he talking about? That's fine. So yeah, camera is sometimes wiggly. It's a feature, but it's again, it's way better in this than it is in GTA 1. GTA 1 is kind of a thing that way. You gotta get used to it. Then it's alright. So now, well, there, it's like I think it's like a second. I don't know what's going on because now we're gonna collect another ransom money. Maybe it's like a ransom out of 2 parts. I don't know. I'm not specialist in ransoms. Can I please? So I'm gonna drive through the Hyde Park because it's way simpler. Just oh my god. Just don't. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! No. No.
Stop right there, oi!
No, so.
Beauty.
Oh, governor. Okay. We even gold split it on this somehow. I have no idea how.
Beauty.
Oh wow, he can't get into his car. Well, mine now. Too bad. So this is copper. How did I turn off the... Oh my god. This siren song, well. Gotta suck it up. Oh, it's damaged. I was like, why is it so slow? Guess he ran into me. Understandable, have a nice day. That's one of the best songs. This is Lust of Fall missions. What's this one about? Oh yeah, that's this one. What's this one? I don't remember. Oh yeah. Something about the bus. Yeah, I'm gonna respray again. Whatever. So there's a guy who supposedly owes us a bunch of money. Allegedly. I'm not gonna, okay, for the missions where I actually have no idea what the hell is going on, I'm gonna stop pretending I know the plot. So there is a guy, we're gonna kidnap him on the bus because he wants a VIP bus, then we're gonna bring him and kill him and steal his car full of money. That part is correct though. And this mission is fairly linear. I'm thinking of 2 kill frenzies that I like. I know both, okay. Because it's pretty easy to forget where they are. It's always the same town. You can obviously forget stuff and just mix up things from one chapter, maybe another chapter. Even with splits doesn't help much. But here normally it would have London level. But even without London level, I'm gonna go and respray. Oh no. Okay, don't. Okay, that was really bad idea. That's fine. Okay, there is a lot of points to respraying your car now. So there's this guy again. We're gonna be approaching him from the side where he can easily get to a bus. We're gonna pick up the kill frenzy. Actually never saw football fans yet. It's, you know, like in GTA 1 there is Krishna boys walking around, there are Elvis impersonators, and in GTA 1 there are football fans going around screaming something. I actually don't know what they screaming. Hard to make it out. But for killing them you get some bonus, money and a message. Remember what it says, it happens very rarely. And that frenzy is like it's just conveniently there, and it's never convenient to complete it, so I never bother. But again, as I said, completing frenzies is not hard. Oh no! Okay, Jesus Christ. So bike is the most explodable vehicle when hit on a high speed. Oh, that was not fun. I don't think I quick saved. No. It's quite a long mission. Now I gotta get last kill frenzy in that chapter. That was a really good drive, by the way. And that one sucked. Still does. Jesus. Oh my lord. Yeah, this is one card that I was talking about, the color where red is faster. This is fast red S card. There's also slow red S card. They're slightly different visually, I believe. But I never can distinguish them. James Bond, nice, nice. Unfortunately, we don't need to drive for a long time here. The mission starts fairly close to where we are. Oh no, I'm almost dead. Please don't blow me up. mission is also incredibly long and tedious, so we have time for everything actually. Whatever you want, Stacy, time's yours.
Alright, that's really nice. I think I'll take this opportunity to talk about our charity of choice for ESA Summer Online. So we're raising money for Alzheimerfonden. This is the Swedish national fundraising organization focusing on Alzheimer's disease and other dementia-related diseases. They are engaged in various activities that are aimed at battling Alzheimer's. For example, they enable training for caregivers on the subject of dementia and also organize projects, camps and events for youngsters affected in different ways due to parents or other relatives diagnosed with Alzheimer's. We are very happy to support this incredibly important cause. We have raised $20,324 so far, which will help tremendously. And we gotta remind you that there are still several days of the ESA Summer Online ahead. We still have lots of awesome runs, lots of very nice runs, just like this one. We have bid wars, we have incentives, we have prizes. So if you need some more encouragement, you gotta check our various pages. For prizes, it's prizesesamarathon.com. For bids, you can check bids ESA Summer Online. There'll be links in the chat. Yeah, just remember that you're helping something very important, and if you need more encouragement, we have lots of things to offer. So yeah, keep watching, keep donating. We're lacking in 69 numbers at the moment, but I'm sure we'll pick it up really soon. And yeah, in the meantime, enjoy the run. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that. Break from me talking, Stacy. So yeah, this mission is very tedious. Not much happening here. The only real time save here is when we park the car to blow up the London Tower. We can actually still drive that car to get closer to the pickup, whatever we collect here. I don't know. And after we exit, well, not after we like exit the car. Like the car blows up in like some time, but we have plenty time to just drive to the place. As you can see, cops are trying to block me on the wrong side of the road. Doesn't quite work as well as you might think.
We've got an RTA
That's fine.
in Central Bow.
I'm glad the cops are like that in this game. One of the hardest things about GTA 1 is really the police. It's just crazy. Alright, I got taxi, which is really good. I need to for
We've
this
got
mission.
an ABH in North.
This mission is also
Island.
fairly dangerous. So I'm gonna probably save scum a bit. Because I don't want to fail it and redo it. Failing it is definitely a possibility. Do I have a machine gun? That's fine. There aren't many weapons in this game, just 4. Pistol, machine gun. Pistol is on par useless, really. You can use it to blow up cars, but hitting a person with it is absolutely embarrassingly hard. Machine gun is really good, but you can still miss. Flamethrower is the weapon of choice whenever it goes to close quarter combat.
Proceed to an RTA in Southeast.
Which happens quite a lot in GT1 actually. Not so much in this game. And rocket launcher. Rocket launcher isn't used much, but it's about as good as you can imagine. So here we plan on stealing lots of printed banknotes and sending them somewhere. Cabs. That's what's happening here. And luckily I already have a cab, hey. So I'm not gonna look for one. Wanted level, unfortunately, not gonna drop this mission. There are no convenient... Jesus, man. What the hell? So rude. There are no convenient resprays on our way, I believe. I mean, I know the map, but... How did you shoot over your car? What the hell? Cheater. Anyway, so you just gotta... Don't get busted, lol. Just don't get nicked. One car here. Oh yeah, that's a mechanic, which barely used in this game, used more in GTA 1. The dock cranes where you can deliver cars in exchange for money. Getting some garbage. Are we allowed to get something? Okay, they'll do. I mean, it won't, but it's better than whatever else I got. Actually, if I see another cab, I'll switch. I should be able to make it back, right? So, yeah. Cops just doing their bits. You can also push cops under their car. Yeah, we're lucky that cars don't move until we're near them. Because otherwise, reaching that guy won't be as easy. Okay, he's glitched, right? Yeah. Oh boy.
We've got a 88
Oh, it's
in
not fun.
Central Camberwell.
I get a car, something to drive.
We've got a 88 in
I need another taxi. I'd say this is one of the hardest missions to do fast when you run. Because traffic that you get here, well, not hardest, more like random. Because traffic that you get down here is absolute rubbish. Okay, here you can generally spawn a cab. Sorry, it's not a taxi, it's a cab. Any fellow Londoners in the chat, please excuse me. My barbarian naming or pronunciation for anything British
We've
specific.
got a 88 in Southwest Brixton.
Alright. Alright, now to my favorite and possible. Okay, no, you need to stay in the car.
Nice one, my beauty.
Possibly the best mission in this entire game. The first special agent mission. So, when the fall missions end in districts in chapters 3 and 4, you get the mission that some guy did dirty to whoever we work with. Did dirty to Jack in this case, and Chris Prince in the next chapter. And they ask us to steal the car, but when we get into a car, we get a phone call directed to a special agent. In this case, it's to Endeavor Chambers, which is an Austin Powers reference in a way because of this car. So it tells us that the evil Hans Nemesis wants to blow up London, so he stole ICBM. So yeah, we gotta disarm the ICBM. So here's ICBM, normal day in London, just driving my ICBM towards the garage. Yeah, so we need to drive it to garage and then collect codes to disarm ICBM. Oh god, what are you doing, sweet Svan? So, this is the only mission where you can actually die if you don't have armor. I mean, you can still die if you have armor, but you gotta get extremely unlucky for that. I really don't think it's gonna happen. Here, just gonna take... Oh, no, that's fine. Please, nothing explode on me. We deliver it here. Hello? Get in! That guy. Everybody gets mad at us. I don't know what's happening here. But essentially we're getting told, hey, go collect the codes because we need to disarm this stuff. It's dangerous, it's gonna blow up. Like we got it, but we still can't do anything with it. Okay, fine. Well, guess we'll do that. Forget that we're just stealing Jug's Swinger or whatever that car's called. Or Jack. Now we're full-on Endeavor Chambers. There will be James Bond later. I'm not sure how it's called. Here, the second code, both codes are in the card. It's just a matter of knowing where to drive. This mission is kind of short of time. If you ever wanted missions with insanely unfair timers, play London 61. It will deliver on levels you've never seen before. And thus, ICBM was disarmed and London is safe from consequences for a little while. So this chapter is almost over, but it ain't over until it's over. So there are still 3 car missions, one of which is the hardest mission to do fast in a run. Not really the hardest, it's just that it's extremely dangerous. Here I'm not gonna go for respray, it's just not worth it. I'm just gonna pick this lane because it's a free one. And unless I get a cop right in front of me, which should happen, should be fine. And the lineup looks okay. Oh, I got a free... Why is the rod empty? Oh, I swear I know how to play this game and I don't know. Kinda. Alright, time for the biggest meme there is, so... I sort of hope that it goes wrong until at least once. But not too many times, because I ain't got no time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that, so this is tanker mission. Quick save. Let's go. Are you supposed to drive it till the center of town, and then it will blow up? That's the entire mission, but you get one to level 4, and you drive through... What? How did I not die? I have no idea. But you drive through extremely populated part of town. Okay, first try. No problem. It's actually gold on my full game splits because I always go for safe strat in game run there. Yeah, okay. That's fine. But yeah, that's probably the hardest mission in this entire run, because it's like almost 1 hour in, and it's extremely easy to mess up by just not doing anything. The game will just do it for you. You're just like, ah, you dead. Unfortunate, ain't it? Time to restart the run, because can't save reading missions. But oh well. There is like a conveniently placed respray nearby. Conveniently as in... You can spend 15 something seconds and get a respray. No, not 15, 50, what am I saying? So it's a pretty big time loss. But at least you'll be able to proceed. And in full game runs, I had like 4 attempts just die there. And I was like, nah mate, I don't feel like resetting anymore. So we're coming up at the end, so there's gonna be another glitched cutscene, which shouldn't crash this time, actually. Let me, in case it glitches, let me show you that I have 12 missions passed and 7 secrets left. There's nothing else for 100%. We're just gonna drive towards Crisp Twins, who are now gonna be giving us the jobs, and then start the next chapter. Well, this all happens,
Okay, do you want me to talk for a long time to give you like a break?
However you feel like.
Alright, so I'll just remind everyone that we have the Outer Worlds run coming up in a couple of hours, and for this we still have an ongoing bid war for the character name. So currently there are 2 options. We have Gambina with $109 versus Backstabber with $50. But the thing is that you can suggest your own options, some very nice ones, or maybe you think that Backstabber is nicer than Gambina and would like to donate towards that. If this is something that doesn't float your boat, we have several Pokemon runs, for example, coming up in the next few days. For instance, there is one on Saturday for which you can choose the Pokemon and the runner that's going to show it. So if you're interested in that, you should check out the whole list. It's pretty long, there are lots of entries, and select your favorite. So yeah, consider that and keep watching us. Keep watching this run. It's really nice. Thank you.
I just completely brained out. I completely forgot what this mission is. I was like looking at the arrow and I thought it's somewhere in that area, but no, it's very bottom. So in this district there are 4 phone missions, and I think how it's supposed to be done is that the 4th phone is the last one to do. But that's how we will do, so the plot kind of thickens towards the end. So yeah, here there are like players who played bad and somebody lost money on a bet. So the game wants us to start killing just everyone in hope that we kill those who actually messed up the game. But they won't end up being there, so we're just not gonna even bother killing them. We're just gonna go here, collect this kill friendly, and get any car, and get back to the stadium. And then the first out of 3 players is gonna spawn. Get it. Put a quick save here, just because I feel like it. Second one, oh wow, that was the last one. It's kind of hard to line up for him, especially when the cap does stuff like that. Yeah, there are also bus stops, annoyingly enough. It looks like a good lane. There we go. So this district has kill frenzies in the same places that London 61 actually does, except they're actually the same frenzies, except in London 61 they need like 20 more, 30 times more points. So if it's 100 here, it's hello, it's 3,000 in London 61. But yeah, ain't nobody got time to do that. This mission's done. Now I gotta drive across the entire town. And I'm looking for a vehicle that is better than what I'm currently in. There doesn't seem to be anything. There's the frenzy I need to start, but it's just conveniently never on my route. That's the only decent time to do that. Let me do quick entries for a bit. The strategy that I talked about and then never used it again is because my muscle memory is so garbage. But, well, at least when I'm talking a lot. Normally I'll try to do it.
Useless!
If you're just joined and wonder why the hell I'm failing frenzies, it's because you only need to collect secrets in this round. Completing frenzies will not really lose you all that much time, it just, you don't need to do that. It doesn't track your completion, why bother? We gotta wait for this guy to stop talking and then run him over. Then there is a very nice lineup here. Unless the game decides to line up me to a roll, which it does. We're gonna respray like that. I don't like my now we're gonna do the same with the other guy, and then they're gonna tell us where Harold is, where we're working with. So apparently he backstabbed us or something, like, short idea, Crisp Twins who we're working for right now, one Harold we worked for in chapter 2, one of them dead. So, as Jack said, when one of something about like when one of Crisp Twins farts, you gotta say is always that. There is a line like that somewhere in the game. I don't remember the exact quote, but it was somewhere. Oh my god, how did I not die? But yeah, now Harold, who worked for. The entire chapter is dead. Oh no. How tragic. And now we gotta steal his car because it has something. I'm not sure what. It's green. It's quite a good car. I like it. It's focused. Oh no, it's red. Why did I think it's green? Oh no. Alright, so the entire plot of this chapter is basically there's a bunch of people we worked with, more or less story important. The Crisp twins now one just dead because why not? If you do faults one by one, the last one will be Lenny. I don't think it's the same Lenny as the one we were probably united with in the second chapter, but the short idea is, I'm gonna explain the plot ahead of time. When we go killing Lenny, he goes on a very big monologue about how don't you see they're just trying to kill every other that's trying to get bonus. Oh no. I want to get a bonus. Okay. Yay! Ogres. Tiny. But yeah, he essentially goes on and on and on. Oh! Damn, I got a rare respray here. Ogres. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be using the car for long. So yeah, that essentially leads us to the point where to finish this chapter, you kill Crisp twins in a car, and that's how chapter ends basically. Well, you try to kill them, they survive, spoilers. I am supposed to collect Kill Frenzy here. I'm wondering which one. I remember which one. Okay, that's good to know. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's in short how it goes. But when we get to that point, we're gonna instantly shoot Lenny without him being able to tell a single thing. How unfortunate. I got a quick save. Oh wow, that lineup is actually really freaking good. So this mission was still 2 minis. It's like for a case that we're about to do. Still destroy tanks, still a lot of money, something. So we need an armored mini to survive blast. This mission is actually very weird. It's quite. I was quite unsure what the hell it wanted from me at all when I was playing this mission for the first time. I think it failed. Like it failed it like 3 times on a different point. Because after you bring, what the hell is going on? But after you bring all the minis, you go and become supposedly the same one, but that's been enhanced now. Like the faster driving speed and better bumper or something. None of that probably is actually changes on this car. There it is, normal red mini, and we're supposed to check how good it is for a certain amount of time. It's really weird. Basically, what happens here is we just gotta pass time. So while we're passing time, we're just gonna go like this build. So I don't need to do it again. I guess I can. I bump into something conveniently. I think I need 300 points for this one. But I need this car healthy. I'm gonna bump into that boy. I need it to turn around a bit. That's the next car I'm gonna be driving. I need to make it easier turn.
Useless.
Now the idea is it has a bomb inside of it, so we gotta check how explosion-proof our mini is. I really care figuring that out. It's really good. That's in short. It's really explosion-proof. this mission we're gonna actually do the job, whatever is the job. So here we're gonna drive to the phone, which will tell us to, hey, you gotta disable the security cameras around the square of some sort, and after that destroy a tank, and then steal the money or something. Like there's something's going on here. I'm sure you can read next and figure out more plot yourself. It might have been a difficult mission if the scripting wasn't as bad. The scripting is pretty bad. I'm gonna quick save here because I think I did. Tank spawns. Oh no. No, no tank. The final was a bullet. Blew him up. Now we just derive supposedly the same mini we did. Armor test. That will be the mission. After that, it's fault free, and fault free is about supporting stuff actually. Yeah, I guess that would be a good time for Stacy to take the role of a people person talking.
Okie dokie. We have $6.19 donation from Mercurius59 saying, can you guess?
Nice.
Right there. You're absolutely correct. It does say nice. And we need to tell you that this amount is actually one of our preferred amounts for this particular run. The other one being, of course, $69. Wink, wink, like that.
69.
Yes. Oh,
That's better.
that's a good one. Yeah, I think. Indeed. Listen to Tazuro, he is absolutely right. The other one being 669, but might be getting a little bit ambitious there. Anyway, as you can see, we have $69 donation streak going on the screen, which means that all of these people are now in the draw for both prizes provided by Kaspersky and ViewSonic. So a monitor from ViewSonic and a Nintendo Switch from Kaspersky. So they have got it out there, but the good news is that you do not actually need to donate that amount in one go. You can donate $5 here, $10 there, $6.90 right now, for example, because we will count your donations in total and we will put you in the draw. So yeah, think about that. These are some really nice prizes. We really like all the nice donations that have come during this run, and we would like to receive some more. I hope you get the hint.
Right, so this mission is boring, but isn't exactly easy. So the biggest thing of Crisp Twins is that they run some sort of prostitute business. So in this mission we just deliver various girls, various dudes at the start. That's basically what's happening. And now there is some guy we need to kill for whatever reason, and then after that one of our girls gets stolen and delivered back. That's the story of this mission. Not much happening here, but you know, just daily stuff. This guy's actually fairly visible. There is a fight in there, yeah. I totally don't remember what's going on. Here. Oh, my car is kind of alright with that. Am I good here? I'm good here. Right, just go up here. We can enjoy the rare radio moment of this game. Got a stop screwing around. The run is going okay. I screw up too much. Goal rest. I don't remember what my estimate is. I think it's 145. I guess we'll find it for now. But the basic idea is there's a lot of ways to screw up, and I really don't want to screw up even though I already did. So that save states become a must to complete the run. Fortunately, the big idea is I'm just trying to play it safe. This game isn't exactly difficult. I'd say it's one of the easiest GTAs. Oh my god, that cop. I hope he despawns, because his car is broken. Monka? Monka? Okay. His car is broken, blow up instantly. Right. Hopefully he despawns from a map. Cops in GTA 1, like cars in general, sometimes really don't like despawning. So what ends up happening is they just keep roaming town. And in case of that nice officer right there, his car is ready to blow up as soon as he just runs into someone. So yeah, that's a thing that can happen. So now, in this mission, we collect one of our girls. Turns out that whoever had her, beaten her up, not cool. So we do what proper businessmen would do, and just go on a revenge mission. I gotta kill their girls. I'm just, yeah, that's, I kinda want that cop dead. Is it him? Okay, I'm gonna take my time to actually kill him. Because I'll be driving a very slow car later on. And if he runs into me, it'll be horrible.
We've got an RTA in
So you kill 3 girls, and then the guy, rough Tony or wherever his face is, gonna show up and be like, hey, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna steal his car. That's the end of the story. Come on, wherever you are. Oh, my car's damaged. I don't like that quick save, but sure. That's apparently Tony's car. It's Raver, really not a good car. There are no convenient resprays. Well, there is one convenient enough for a marathon, but I completely don't remember where it is. I'm just gonna hate the drive, which I do normally, and hope that lands. As you can see, cops are smart. Yeah, the hardest part in this game is literally to get used to the fact that traffic is on the left. And, yeah, that's about it. Everything else in this game is not difficult.
Nice one, my beauty.
Okay, next is phone 4, and we're coming pretty close to the end of the run. 10 minutes left, something. The chapter isn't exactly long. Chelsea smiled. I'm taking a weird route. I might pick up the kill frenzy right now, actually. Am I near? Yeah, I am. I don't know where the hell I am. Fine. Yeah, I'm near frenzy. Is it? Am I? Hello? No, it's here. Yeah, okay. Well, that is not the way to go, but that's the way I went. I guess I'll use that free lane that I have here. Well, this is finally the mission where we're gonna have to drive a tank. Isn't that incredible? We're gonna finally see Royal Pain in action. That's how it's called, Royal Pain. It's the pain of the tank. So yeah, this is like supposedly the last story mission, after which we kind of go, hey, maybe Crisp Twins actually want to kill us as well. We'll try to kill them. That's how the game ends, and they kill them. Gotta talk to this guy. Take calls. Where's the people? Lenny? Lenny someone? Something?
We've got an RPA in North Suffolk.
Gonna go there. And kill them all. With this tank. Fantastic.
To a firearm
Machine.
Sector 0 in southwest Suffolk.
It's very important to actually hit that trigger that I just hit. Oh my god, this is not good.
Proceed to a Hotel Romeo in south. We've got a firearm Sector 0 in
Do I need to kill him?
southwest Suffolk. We've got a Hotel Romeo and a murder in southwest.
Oh my god, before he kills me. I think you can actually destroy tank with pistol. Fire truck is doing it.
Beauty.
Yeah, my tank is damaged, you can hear. Like, there is no visual cues to how damaged the car is. Well, good visual cues, rather. But you can tell from the sound if it's about to burst into metal pieces. Like, it starts screeching more and more loudly whenever it's about to go boom. Yeah, now we gotta kill the last of Lenny boys. Lenny. First one is having a dinner at the restaurant, so you're gonna poison his macaroni or whatever. Steal the food delivery truck. Then collect the poison. And drive it to that first guy. And after that we'll steal the other guy's car and bomb it. After that it'll be the second guy, and that'll be Lenny. Well, this mission isn't difficult. There is a very dumb glitch that can happen towards the very end, where the guy can just not enter the car and run away, and when the car blows up, he kind of stays alive. We get the mission fail, big L. I'll just quick save there to prevent that from happening. Yeah, other than that, there isn't much here happening, so until the end of the round, this is probably the last good opportunity for Stacy to talk about something, and then the next one will be after the round is over. So fire it up.
Oh, cool. So we have a $25 donation from Ranger Squid, without a comment, but their donation is actually going towards the Pokemon Sword Shield feat war, where you can pick both the Pokemon and the manner, running it and showing it. So thank you very, very much for that one. And we also have a special $5 donation from the name that cannot be shown due to Kirillix, but it's saying, first time donating. Speedrun marathon saved my life in quarantine. Great runner, power to you, with love from Russia. Thank you very, very much. We're happy to have fellow comrades in chat representing Mother Russia, so thank you a lot. And yeah, keep them going, keep them coming until the end of the run and further.
Fellow comrades? Oh my god, yeah, this is what I was talking. Will it work? So yeah, he can, like, sometimes the car will just despawn if you put it in the incorrect spot, which I did. But luckily it didn't. Like, he would enter it and it would disappear. Just really stupid bug. I had it kill the world record pace run. It wasn't a good world record pace run, but it was still annoying that it happened. So now time to kill Lenny, so we're gonna find him. He's somewhere, so we're gonna find him. This is his brother or something. He's gonna tell us where Lenny is after a little bit up. He's also gonna annoy Chris Prince. He's gonna kill him. And then Lenny. Lenny will tell us a bunch of stuff if you listen to him, including the fact that don't you see, they're cleaning up. Soon there will be no one left, so we'll kill you. We don't care.
Nice one by beauty.
Chapter is essentially over, but we need to earn extra money, and the game gives us extra mission for that, because we still, like, we cannot finish this chapter without money. Because in GTA 1 and 2, you need to earn a certain amount of points, or money, or whatever you call it, to finish the district. So we'll just go and get the next special agent mission, which is this one. This time it's not Dev or Chambers, it's Agent Temple. This one is already James Bond. Do a card, music. I gotta block what's happening here. So now Hans Nemesis wants to poison the entire tea something, like lots of tea. That's really bad because London England likes tea, haha, you know. Probably true. So yeah, we're gonna not let that happen. So we steal the example of that tea, deliver it to our garage for examination, and then we're gonna find Hans Nemesis himself. For that we gotta talk to some guy. We gotta go talk to some guy. This is some guy. He's gonna tell us, hey, we're being watched by this truck full of German spies. Because Hans Nemesis is obviously German. They name. Evil German scientist, something guy. Very evil. Blah blah blah. Now we go on a... basically on the landing. Now James Bond is destroyed. Immediately got a conquer. So he's there sitting in a wheelchair. So he basically goes on a... it's basically a whole villain speaking to walk and then he the idea was that he would kill you, and that would actually fail mission. If he kills you by blowing himself up. Obviously, we know that he's gonna blow himself up, but we're just gonna drive away. We're just gonna do it. And there goes Hans Nemesis, I guess. There's a pretty cool mission regarding him in London 61. Probably the only good part about London 61. A potato mission. We're still a potato truck, and then you drive a wheelchair. It's pretty good. Alright, all we have left is 3 vehicle cars. 3? Yeah, 3. And then we shoot Crispy Prince, and that's... first the Sweets van. Next one is Mini, and we're gonna do Lost Frenzies that we haven't done. Is that Superbike? No, it's Sports Car. I'm driving that. That car is called Fat. Very funny. So yeah, I think I explained pretty much everything there is of substance about this game, or its mechanics. I'm not really planning on running it all that often. I guess I'm gonna start wrapping up my speeches. I'm not planning on running it all that often. I got a pretty good run before Marathon. I was practicing. You can go watch that. I do play to the GTAs. Play GTA mostly. Speedrun. For that matter. If you like that, like somehow see me do that. And I think I'm not like my GTA runs not getting me at this point because everyone wanted to follow. But yeah, if you're into that kind of stuff, I do it from time to time, well more often than other speedruns. So you can follow, watch. I'm mostly doing more casual stuff lately. So I'm just selling out. I really don't know what am I selling points at this point. I used to be almost exclusively to the GTA streamer, but I got really bored of it. The final proper mission is this bus. Quick save.
see that you have your event to run.
Oh yeah, tomorrow. That is true. Okay, somehow that didn't kill me as well, but normally that's how you die, by cops running. That is not exactly strats what I'm doing. I mean, it is strats, but it is hella unsafe. I got lucky. Get in. Get in! Split. Oh, amazing. Alright, I'm gonna show you the stats. 13 out of 13 missions, 7 out of 7 secrets. Cutscene might bug out, but after it's done, it's time, so be ready every time. It's coming up real short. When I killed the Chris twins at the first black frame, it's gonna be the end of the run. Gotta not die. Whoops. Time. Right. Well, we try to kill them, but they don't die. They survive, and they leave London. So essentially, we won, and we are now the biggest, well, not mafiosi, but the biggest bandit in all of London, or something. So good for us. Yeah, that was GTA London 1969. Nice, I guess. That game is not very presentable, I guess. Without commentary, it's maybe even boring, I'd say. If you never played it, I recommend playing both GTA 1 and London 69, and at least trying 61. It has some funny as fuck writing. Sorry for bad language, but it's that good. So yeah, if you never tried it, get it on DOSBox somewhere, somehow, so that you can do quick saves, because otherwise it's pain. Yeah, you can see cutscenes desyncing, so it crashed. And I guess Stacy might have some final words for us here. Or
Oh yeah, I certainly do. Thank you very much for that fun and very nice run, Tezuro. Again, Tezuro also has another run tomorrow in the evening at 6 p.m. CEST, I believe. So make sure to tune in for that. And for those of you GTA fans, we have another GTA run right after this one, which is going to be Grand Theft Auto 4, run by Makibake with all the most wanted missions. So you gotta check out that. We're going to go to a short intermission and we'll be right back. So
good
yeah,
luck to Mark.
good luck to Mark. Thank you very much for submitting this run, and yeah, keep watching us. Keep watching